Ecclesiastes 7 verse 26, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands is bands. Whoso pleaseth Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Call her Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Bashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, rule well and teach what Shalom to the whole feed elect men that scattered abroad, pushing this truth without sincerity, right? And also shalom to you very few sincere sisters, right? You very, very few sincere sisters that's taking heed and getting in order in these last days. I'm the brother Amawan coming to the video load when it's edifying, right? And I want to touch up on a video it was an old clip, but I want to bring it out again, just to resurface, on the internet, how a female set up her husband to get killed by a hitman. She hired a hitman, but the whole time she hired an undercover. But they go to show you how wicked these motherfuckers is, man. That's why you shouldn't, never be all that pillow talking to you women. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep her at a distance, bro. You motherfuckers is not really for you. Not just being, they not really for you on this side, man. Any given moment, they willing to cross you out, use the system to go against you. Cross you out. Right, but it says, and I find more bitter than death, right? A woman is more bitter than death. Like you wake up to morning to hear some bad news. Like, damn, that shit was tough. Man, a woman more worse than that, bro. Especially when they minds, they get real wicked, man. Like, come on, man. You set up, you put a hitman on your husband. 9 times out of 10 is for some money, He providing, like you women always goddamn want, you want a man to provide with money. You know what I'm saying? And look, here you go trying to cross the man out. That's just, man, that's crazy, right? But matter of fact, let me jump. I had it already queued. This is like my third time doing the video. I keep pressing the wrong button. But Matthew 10:36, it says, and a man's foe shall be they of his own household. And we inside those end times, man, right? Because really, Yahushua was representing the end times, So we at the end of those end times. Because this video not that old, but it's old, But a man's foe shall be they of his own household, man. And that's what we're seeing, right? When you read up, it talks about how excuse me. The Lord's coming to set a man at variance. Mother-in-law, son-in-law, wife, mother, wife, husband, wife, kids, husband, or husband, kids, whatever, how you want to put it, right? The Lord's coming to he's stirring that up. And you see it clear as day. But I do want to play this clip right quick and just hop in a couple more scriptures and I'm going to close out. But like it says, woman thought her husband was murdered, but the hitman she hired was actually an undercover, right? Right, and the bitch so wicked, she want to see the body so she can know that the man dead. That's how wicked these women is, bro. Then it was fun because I read some of the comments inside on the comment section of this video, and they were just like, man, that cop looking like, God damn. Matter of fact, let's just rewind this song. Cause he look like, God, you know how the white folk be talking. Good grief, this bitch lying all goddamn day. But it goes to show you how deep these women would carry a lie. Look, crying ain't even shed one tear. And the bitch had to get locked up behind it. Cause if I'm mistaken, that's attempted murder. And she should get every bit of time that she should, get behind it, man. You know, and I know that second cop was just looking like, God damn, this bitch is wrong. I know she's lying, and she's still trying to keep with this lie. You know, hey, you know, just to you out here, man. Just hey, man. You better goddamn be on point when it comes to your rib, man, or that rib gonna just be a thorn. What's that scripture? I was Sirach. That's what it was. 25. You know, to go to show you how bitter these motherfuckers, how wicked these motherfuckers is, man. They're really adapting the ways of Esau. You know, right? But it says, Sirach 25 and 13, give me any plague, but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness, but the wickedness of a woman, right? Hey, it's better to have any other plague, man, but to have a plague of the woman, hey, it's tough because it's, who's the closest person to you? Your woman, you know? She's the closest one to you. She sleeps beside you, you know what I'm saying? I talk throughout the day, intercourse, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do all these things, man. And for her to start doing some wicked shit on you, hey, I'd rather take any plague, because that shit gonna hurt even more coming from the one that, you know, you so-called love, right? And I know bro's been, you know, saying this for a little bit, you know, a betrayal never comes from a stranger, you know, and that's why you rather take any other plague than the wickedness of a woman, because this supposed to be the one that you love, and hey, this motherfucker trying to take you out, right? 16, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman, right? And I think one lady was breaking it all the way down in the comments, was just saying like, the video, of course, the video clip was old. Excuse me. She hired an undercover, and also dudes was in the comments saying it would have been funny if he would have came to the interrogation. No, he would have came out the hospital thinking, you know, playing with her, saying like, I thought I was dead, you know. Right, but it says, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. And that's why, you know, we understand now, right? Well, if you don't understand, you better understand now. You know, when it gets like this, and you at the point of being in harm's way, or going to jail and stuff, hey, you got to learn how to depart from these females, man. Right? Because us brothers in this truth, we have a mission to do. We can't be letting no female be the reason why you can't complete your mission. You know, because you giving in to the folly that, you know, she's bringing out. You know, but it says, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon. Right? You talking about some animals, some beasts, known to what? Put a nigga under, send a nigga up, get a nigga out of there. You know. But it says what? I'd rather live with them than to keep house with a wicked woman, right? Because, hey, you don't ever know what she's on. One time she want to love you. Next minute she want to strangle you while you sleep. Another time she want to goddamn just shoot a gun between your eyes. You know? Excuse me. Right, verse 19, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her, right? And this is little. This is light work. You know, these women that get inside they carnal, they get inside they black bag when it comes to shit like this, man. You know, they would get in a black bag when it comes to stuff like this being wicked. You know, and she kept saying she wanted to goddamn see the body. Bitch, you know you was the one that goddamn set up the hit. You know, but like I said, just go to show you how wicked these females get, man. And like this is another message for you brothers, man. Man, don't think your woman won't do it to you. Right? Don't think she won't do it to you. Right? Sirach 25 and 24. It must be circumspect at all times, man. Right? It's just the woman became the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Right? Keep fucking around thinking that she won't do nothing to you, man. You know, not saying that you scared of her, but just, hey, she's on some wickedness, you know. She don't mind trying to set you up. She would do anything just to have her way. And you following after that thing, thinking you just all in love. All right, man. She will have you up out of here. And I know, I like I said, I got my own testimonies and stuff like that. That I know personally. But brother must be circumspect at all time when it comes dealing with these women, man, because they would take it to an extent like this, man. This is wild. But I'm gonna close it out right there though. And Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Like I said, brother, just take heed. I'm gonna give our honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Kakadash. Hey, and on to the next one. Shalom.